student, we are going to see the 13th question. L, B and W are the partners of the firm, sharing profit and loss in the ratio 2:2:1. And the balance sheet is given below. W retires, student. Three partners are there, L, B and W. So W retires. Here, let us see one by one the adjustment entry. First, let us write this capital in the partners' capital account by balance brought down. Balance brought down 20,000, 25,500 and 5,000. Clear? Let us see, let us distribute this general reserve also, student, by general reserve among the old partners in their old ratio, which will be 2,000, 2,000 and 1,000. 2:2:1. Clear? Now let us move towards the adjustment entry, student. Market value of building is 50,000. If you will see here, the building is 37 and now it is 15,000. It means the building has increased by 13,000. So benefit asset will be asset increase. So revaluation will be credited by asset by building account 13,000. And here in the balance sheet you are going to show the new value of building, which is 50,000. Clear? See the next adjustment entry. Book value of stock is 10% more than its cost price. So whatever given in the book, the stock is 10% more, and stock will be recorded at its cost price, and we have to record the stock as its cost price. Clear? So in the book 10% more it is given. So let us see here. So student, we can say, suppose that if the cost price is 100 and in the book they have shown 10% more, it means 110. So in 110 we want a 100% cost price, like 100. Suppose cost price is 100 and this value 5500 which is given in the question is of 110. So let us find the 100 value. So cross multiply 5500 multiply by 10 divided by 110. So now the value will come as 5,000. So in the book 10% more it was given. So how much more it was given? 500. Clear? So 500 is the stock reduced by the 500. Revaluation will be debited to stock 500. And here you are going to show it the stock book value, which is 5,000. Clear? Let us see the next now. Personal expense of W 500 was debited to the profit and loss account. So actually this was a personal expense, but it is included in the profit and loss, student. So now we will get this 500 and we are going to write this 500 in the W's account. So it is a benefited. We are going to receive 500 now, which was a personal expense, student. So personal expense. And here you are going to write it as a personal expense in the person's account. You can write it here as to revaluation account, because we are writing from the revaluation and it was a W's personal expense. We are going to show it in the W account. Let us see the next now. Goodwill of the firm is valued 80,000, students. So before that, before finding the share of retired partner from this goodwill, let us see the gaining ratio whether given in the question. Yes, directly they have given the gaining ratio, which is 5:3. So first of all, you have to find from 80,000 the retired partner share, which should be distributed in the gaining ratio of L and B. Let us see here the calculation, student. 80,000 is the goodwill. You find the retired partner share 1/5, which is 16,000, which is a W's capital account. You are going to credit it. Why? Because this is a retired partner and sacrificer partner always credit. And the gainer partner will be debited. You have to distribute in the gaining ratio 5:3. In this question, ready-made gaining ratio is given, student, in the question. So which will be 10,000 and 6,000. Gainer partner debit, sacrificer credit. So sacrificer is W, which you are going to credit by 10,000 and 6,000. And you are going to show it here as by L's capital account and by B's capital account. And the gainer partner will be debited by W's capital account, which will be 10,000 and 6,000. Clear, students? Now in this question, old is given, gaining is given. we should calculate the new ratio also, student, because there will be need of the new ratio in the sixth adjustment entry. So what is the formula for finding the new ratio? Old plus gain. Old ratio is 2 upon 2 to 4, 5. Plus gaining is 5 upon 5, 6, 7, 8. Doing the denominator same, student, you are going to multiply it by 8 5s are 40. Clear? And here it will be 16 plus 5. Doing the denominator same, you will finally get the new ratio will be 21 upon 40. Same way for the second partner, 2 upon 5 plus 3 upon 40, or you can write it here as 3 upon 8. Again the same thing, taking the LCM or doing the denominator same, it will be 16 plus 3 upon 40. Clear? So that will be again 16 plus 3, 19 upon 40. Clear? Cross multiply you can do. 8 2s are 16 and 5 3s are 15. So students, we are not going to take a gaining ratio, student. We have to take the gaining share. So the new share is old share plus gaining share. Here we were writing the ratio which was wrong, student. You have to make it as a, you have to write it as a gaining share which is given in the question. So it should be 5 upon 40. Same way for the second partner also, 3 upon 40. Now doing the denominator same, you have to multiply it by 8 5s are 40. So 8 here and 8 2s are 60. Same way here. Clear? So it will be 16 plus 5, 21, and 16 plus 3, 19. So what is our new ratio, student? 21 is to 19. This is the new ratio. So now what is the need of the new ratio, that I will explain you afterwards, students. Now let us move towards the other topic in the balance sheet. On the liability side, we have distributed reserve. What about the creditors? Nothing is been told of creditors. Copy as it is. Creditors 20,000. Outstanding expense also you write it as it is, because nothing is been explained about the outstanding expense. So copy as it is, student, 3,000. Let us move towards the asset side. Goodwill. Goodwill should be distributed among the old partner in old ratio. So here we have distributed goodwill 8,000 in the ratio 2:1. So here you are going to write it on the debit side to old goodwill 3,200, 3,200 and 1,600. Clear? So goodwill distributed. Building we have written. Stock we have written. Debtors nothing is been told, so copied as it is. Debtors 13,000. What about cash, student? Now cash you are going to show it here as a balance to balance brought down. Clear? So now most probably we have passed all the entries. Only cash balance you are going to show it here afterwards. So let us see. So student, let us see the sixth adjustment entry, which is an important one. Here they told that the due whatever to be paid to W should be brought by L and M in cash in such a manner that their capital may remain in the new profit sharing ratio. So just read it carefully, the sixth adjustment entry, student. Whatever amount is paid to W will be paid in cash, but that amount will be brought by L and M. And second important thing here, that they are telling after that they have to keep their profit sharing ratio in the new profit sharing ratio, and the difference should be brought in the cash. Let us see how you are going to do. First of all, you are going to do the total of L, credit side, student. So if you will see, before that we are going to close the revaluation account first, and we are going to transfer the amount of revaluation account. So here the difference is 13,000, which you have to distribute it among the partner L, B and W to capital account in their old ratio 52, 52 and 2,600, which you are going to transfer here as by revaluation account 5,200, 5,200 and 2,600. Now you are going to do the total, student. Here the total is 37,875. Look carefully, student. The total of credit side of L is 37,875. And now you have to deduct a debit side balance, which is 10 plus 32, which you have to minus 10,000. Debit side total plus 32. So difference you will get here as a 14,000. This is the difference. Clear? Same way for the next partner, for the B you are going to do the total of credit side, which will be 19,700. The total of the credit side is 19,700. See, just do this total, student. 20 plus here, so you are going to get it here as, so it is 19,700 the total of credit side. From that you have to deduct 6,000 plus 3,200. So here the difference you will get of 10,500. Clear? This is the difference of L, means you can say that this is a capital balance, and of L and B it is 10,500. And one more thing they told, that whatever difference come for W should be paid in cash by L and M. So let us do the total of W's. W total here is 24,600, and the difference you will get here, which will be paid by the partner in the cash, which is 22,500. So this is the difference, student. Clear? So let me write here also total. Okay. So this is the difference, 22,500. So this also you added in this amount which is paid to W in cash. Students, once again I am repeating, सबसे पहले आपको L का डिफरेंस ढूंढना है. क्रेडिट साइड का टोटल करो, उसमें से डेबिट साइड माइनस करके डिफरेंस लाओ. सेम वे फॉर द B पार्टनर यू हैव टू do the credit side total and find the difference of B. And finally, whatever amount paid to W retired partner cash, that also you add it. Add all these three, you will get it here as 47,000. And this 47,000 you have to distribute it in their new ratio, which is 21:19, and that will be their capital, because in the question they told that their capital may be remain in the new profit sharing ratio in the new firm. So in this way you are going to create it, student, a new capital balance into 21/40. Same way 47,000 into 19/40. You will get the capital of L, which will be 24,675. Same way for the B, 22,325. So this is the capital which you are going to show it in the partners as a balance, 24,675, 22,325. And now whatever difference come will be the cash, student. So the balance will come on the credit side only, which you are going to show it here as a cash account question mark. This you have find. This is the difference, which will be 10,675, and for B 11,825. And this is the difference of cash which we have found, and this is the capital which you are going to show it in the balance sheet, capital of L and B. 325 total and 47,000. Clear, student? And this cash we know you are going to show it on which side? Cash on the debit side, to L's capital account, to B's capital account. 10,675, 11,825. This is how you are going to show it here, student. And capital we have shown in the balance sheet, and finally the balance sheet will get tallied. Before that we have to find the cash balance paid to W. How much amount is paid to W? 22,500, and by balance carried down will be 2,000. And this you are going to show it cash balance as 2,000. Here, and finally the balance sheet will get tallied with 70,000. Both this side. Clear, students? So this is how you can complete the sum in your notebook.